Hello everyone and welcome back to It Lives in the Woods, Chapter 16, In Memoriam. So this is the final episode, chapter, oh my gosh, okay, 1 year later. Now playing as Andy. A few weeks into the school year, your team is getting ready to play Anderton High. Good hustle on those shooting drills, everyone. Let's take 5, then split into 2 teams for a scrimmage. Sure thing, Cap. Okay, Ben is back. Oh, Tom is alive too. Okay. I thought I killed him last episode. Okay, 2 episodes ago. Alright, you ready to get wrecked, Ben? We'll see about that. While your teammates head over to the bleachers to stretch or grab water, you make your way to the locker room, where you collapse on the bench. Oh my gosh. Is he okay? You double over, both hands clutching your left knee as hot pain stabs through your bones. Damn it. You squeeze your eyes shut, breathing through clenched teeth until the pain subsides. Is it bad today? Ooh, so, he's still going through injuries. Okay, you jump looking up to see Tom standing in the doorway. Tom! Let's be honest with him. Yeah, it's bad. You glare down at your knee, the skin tinged with angry red scars. 2 surgeries, bunch of titanium screws, physical therapy, and the stupid thing still knocks me on my ass some days. It's not fair. Tom walks over to sit beside you on the bench. So that's why you're hiding in here? I'm not hiding, I didn't want anyone to see me. Oh, you're right, totally different. Look, I get that you're freaking out a little. It's your first game back since the injury. Plus, having to repeat senior year because of all the medical leave just sucks in general. Oh, I feel bad for Andy. It's not that. The 2 of you sit in silence for a few long moments. Finally, you let out a long sigh. I don't want to lose it all again, Not after everything I did just to get here. Training like hell to make up the team, putting up with the team ignoring me, Ben just being a jerk. Not to mention surviving the homecoming attack. Oh, that was the worst attack ever for Andy. Oof. Right, but after all that, it's like I'm even worse off than before. How am I supposed to win against Anderton when one bad step can take me from a 0 to a 10 on the pain scale? Yeah, that does sound kind of impossible. Oh wait, you know what I just remembered? Huh, what? Tom reaches over and smacks you lightly on the back of your head. You don't have to win this game by yourself, dummy. I don't know if you're aware, but basketball is one of those team sports. But what if I can't pull my weight? I don't know. Okay, I don't want to hold the team back by limping around the court. Dude, your new training regimen is what got us our first 2 wins this season. We beat Greenvale by like 20 points. Even if you don't score a single basket, you've already done more work than the rest of us combined. You don't have to prove anything to these guys. If they can't see that you're just the best captain this team has ever had, then that's their loss. Honestly, a big part of me wants to kick every guy that's ever looked at you funny off the team, possibly set them on fire. Yeah, Tom is funny, okay. And people think I'm the mean one. But even I can see that they're coming around. You'd see it too if you looked. So, we gonna get back out there? I mean, if your leg feels okay. You slowly get to your feet smiling. Yeah, it's actually feeling pretty good. Let's get back out to practice. Aye aye, Captain. Tom gets up and you follow him out the locker room. Back on the court, you, Ben, and Drew square off against Tom and two new freshman players. Too bad you're stuck with the newbies, Tom. It just means it'll be more embarrassing when we crush you. Don't get too cocky. You swipe the ball and start driving toward the basket, your leg twings? Okay, forcing you to stop. Ow. Wincing, you look around for someone to pass to. Andy, over here. I'll pass it to Ben's hands or his face. Let's do hands. Let's just be nice. Alright. You pass the ball right into Ben's hands and he pivots to sink an easy basket. Woo! That's 2-0. Hey, look, Ben actually knows how to count. Ben's eyes burn with rage. He opens his mouth to say something, but then stops himself. You're a real jerk, King. Takes one to know one. Smirking, Ben scoops up the ball and tosses it to Tom, starting the next round. Alright, team, show me what you got. Alright, so Andy seems fine. He seems better off. I mean, even though he has to repeat high school, he seems like he's enjoying himself. I would be like so depressed. Oh my gosh, senior year of all things? Senior year you had to repeat? Okay, now playing as Stacey, you rush into the team's oh my gosh, I said the teams. I'm still thinking of Andy, okay. You rush into the restaurant 5 minutes past when you were supposed to meet Connor and your mom for lunch. You run up to the concierge. Hi, can you point me to... Aw, I'm gonna miss Connor. He was my main character's favorite. I loved Connor's character. Okay, Connor says, Stace. He waves you over to a table in the back. When you approach, he rises to hug you and your mom follows suit. You're late. I know, sorry, one of the girls fell off the balance beam at work and it was a total mess. Don't apologize, I'm just happy to see you, darling. She kisses both of your cheeks before you pull out the chair next to Connor and take a seat. What did I miss? Nothing much. Mom was going on about her new campaign efforts, totally missable. Your mom shoots Connor a look, but she can't help but smile. Now that you're here, I want to hear about you. How are things going? Things, you mean so before I continue, I wonder what happens if all of these characters are dead. What would be going down in this town if all of the characters are dead and I don't even know. And then would people be searching for Noah if you let him live? And if your character turned into, if Noah's character turned into Mr. Red and, everyone's dead, then what happens? That's very interesting how this can end. Okay, back to the story. Things you mean school, work, or my love life? Let's say school, since I believe, they'll all be in college by now. Sure, it'd be nice to know I'm getting a return on my investment. Well, you are. I love my classes, especially film studies. I didn't know you were big into film buff. Interesting that they'd have you take that as part of a physical therapy major. Oh, it's not even my major, it's just a fun elective. Are you sure that you have time for that? These are going to be some very important years for your future, Stacey. I would hate to think that you're not making the most of them. Mom, all I'm saying is that if you're wasting time now, you'll regret it in in a few years when you're playing catch up. And all your peers are passing you by and okay, the mom is going into way too much detail. She doesn't even know what's going to happen. We all don't know what's going to happen. Alright, she trails off, her gaze passing between you and Connor. And I'm overstepping again, aren't I? Just a little. It's okay, Mom. No. I said I'd be better at this. And darn it, if we greens can't do anything we set our mind to. I'll drink to that. No, you will not. I'll drink to that on your behalf. You lift your water glass and clink it against Connor's and your mom's. A short while later, you and your family leave the restaurant. I am stuffed. I may need a quick nap when we get home. Stacey, are you riding with your brother? You turn to Connor. If that's okay with him, we haven't gotten much of a chance to catch up. Sure, we'll see you tonight at the memorial, Mom. She wraps both of you in a hug before walking off to her car. You watch her go. The memorial tonight. Oh, really? There's a memorial? Okay. Are you sure you're up for this? Let's say... So it's probably going to remember like that night. So... Let's say yes, we are. I was super nervous about it, but now that the day's actually here, I just want to get it over with. After what you guys went through, I think it's fair. And what about your research? Any hits? Oh, she's researching someone? Okay. Is she researching like how to get us out of whatever we're in? Nada. Dude's a freaking ghost. Okay, I don't think she's talking about us. And it's not like the cops oh my goodness. And it's not like the cops will just share info with some rando vigilante. But trust me, when I do find Noah, I'm going to make him wish he died in those ruins. Oh, snap. So what happens if Noah did die? Would Stacey be looking for him? I don't know. Alright, let me know down below what your story outcome is like if Noah did die. Alright, now playing as Lucas. You listen to the rapt attention as your environmental studies professor closes her lecture. Please take note that there is an exhibit on substantial architecture in the Miller Gallery this week. I encourage you all to go. You raise your hand and the professor nods in your direction. Is going to the exhibit required for this class? It is not, but I do think that'll give you some insight on this week's reading. I've also graded your papers from last week. Please come and collect them on your way out. That is all. You join the line of students filing past the table at the front of your hall, grabbing your own essay from the pile. A B-. Oh no, Lucas is gonna have a panic attack because he got a B-. It's better than an F, that's for sure. Okay, you feel your heart starting to race, the paper trembling in your fingers. Quickly stepping out of line, you take a deep breath, letting it out slowly. It's no big deal, just one paper. Problem? You look up realizing that you and your professors are the only ones left in the lecture hall. Let's be honest with her, because Lucas is gonna go full-blown panic attack if he doesn't talk to somebody about it. Okay. Just a little disappointed. Let me guess, you had straight A's in high school. I got an A- one time. Lucas's character is so mean. Okay, may I? She holds out her hand and you give her the paper. She skims through the first page, nodding to herself. Yes, I remember this one. Your thesis was very strong, but I found your supporting arguments a bit unpolished. Perhaps another round of editing next time. You're right. It did need some more polish. You cut yourself off, looking down at your shoes. Sorry. You probably don't want to hear my excuses. I'll do better next time. Professor Bratt raises an eyebrow at you. I always tell my students to tell me what's troubling them, Lucas. And As it so happens, we're currently within my scheduled office hours, so... okay. The thing is, last year, worked myself too hard or I had a traumatic experience. Let's go with I worked myself way too hard. I was at the top of my class for most of high school. Yeah, me too. I'm literally rank 4 I'm rank 3 out of my entire class. Well, yeah, entire grade. Okay. And any time not spent on schoolwork was devoured by extracurriculars. I started to burn out and then I panicked. It led to some poor decisions. I see. I promised myself I wouldn't let it happen again. I want to learn, but I can't work myself to the bone while doing it. Professor Bratt looks back down at your paper. She reads for a long moment, flipping through the pages. So, did you want to talk about my paper or... First, I want to say that I admire your self-awareness. It usually takes until junior year for students to realize the importance of sleep. Thank you. I wish I hadn't had to learn the hard way, sorry. Okay, I'm sure you do. Second, I have a question. Can you guess why I remembered your paper in particular? Because I used a fun title font or used the word juxtapose too much? Okay. Let's say this one. At least 4 times by my count. I've been trying to cut back. Actually, your paper stood out because of the passages like this. Many choose to draw distinction between the natural world and the world humanity creates for itself. But separate ourselves from nature is to deny responsibility for its well-being. We do so at our own peril. She hands the paper back to you, smiling. You're very passionate about environmental conversation, aren't you? Yeah, ever since I was a kid. I'd like to get involved with politics someday. I want to write laws that protect the environment. Interesting, okay. A worthy goal indeed. Hold on to that passion, Lucas. That, more than anything, is what's going to set you apart. You hug the paper to your chest, grinning wide with excitement. I will, I promise. Thank you so much, Professor. You trail off as an alarm starts to going off on your phone. The memorial. Sorry, I have to go. There's just somewhere I have to be. You stuff your paper into your bag and head towards the door. Lucas? You pause, looking back to see Professor Bratt smiling at you. Yes, Professor? Do stop by that exhibit I mentioned. I think you'll enjoy it very much. I will, thanks again. Grinning, you hurry out of the lecture hall and into the afternoon sun. Well, Lucas is happy. Ooh. Okay, serious music this time. It's not happy sophomore music. Now playing as Ava. Ooh, okay. Ava's like one of my favorite characters in this book because I loved her witchy attitude and I love her character style. Okay. Now playing as Ava. The hours quietly creep by as you type feverishly on your laptop. Hang on. This dude was born in 1912. That would mean he's... Hey, it's Ava. Hi, Ava. Your eyes flick up to see Tom, waving enthusiastically as he approaches his table. Shh. Just hold still, Ava. If you don't move, maybe he'll think you're dead. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay. Tom sits down, peering curiously at the stack of books and papers strewn around you. Westchester's dark history, forbidden magics. What is all this stuff? You sigh, spinning your laptop around so that Tom can see. This is everything the library has on Westchester's spooky history, plus a bunch of stuff that I found in Cora's house. You went back there and took her stuff? I thought the cops locked down the place. Yeah, well, Cora would have wanted me to have it. Someone has to continue her work, or I do what I want. Ava would say the last one, but I'm gonna say someone has to continue her work. The power's still out there, and it's only a matter of time before it starts causing trouble again. Ooh, okay, so Ava is like the only one really who's still into this mystery about this town, while everyone else is like, college, oh my gosh, so excited. Like, thank you, Ava, for at least, being aware. Someone needs to be ready when it does. Someone has to protect our world from the forces unknown. Cool, can I help? No. Oh, why not? You're too happy. Tom leans forward, squinting at a small leather-bound journal, sitting open in the front of you. The rites of becoming? What's that mean? Becoming what? You close the book. Who knows, witchy stuff. Tom eyes you suspiciously, then goes back to scanning your notes. How far back do these stories go? Farther than we have records of. There were local legends about a forest spirit long before Cora's group got here. Interesting. Okay, probably those those notes that the raven in our shed kept bringing us that I never read. Okay. Some of these stories are total crap, though. Plenty of idiots will swear that I'm gonna say squid? I don't know. I don't want to say swastika, because that's probably not what that says at all. Okay. Sasquatch? Okay, Sasquatch lives in these woods. Wait, you're telling me that this stuff is real, but Sasquatch isn't? That's totally different. Sasquatch doesn't even... You splutter to a stop, scowling at Tom. Sorry, I did it. Don't mean to give you a hard time. This magic stuff is pretty weird to me. I'm glad you guys told me what was going on. Okay, so Tom does know. That's great. It's just hard to believe when I haven't seen it, What? Are you kidding me? Tom really thinks he hasn't seen any magical whatever happening in this town? Are you kidding me? He was in the gym. Exactly, the spiders in the gym, the bear attack, the thing where you were a zombie. Exactly, like, Tom, you don't remember, splitting your face or whatever? I thought I almost killed him, honestly. Okay, let's say the spiders in the gym. Oh, don't remind me. I wish I could just mind bleach those images right out of my head. But I've seen some pretty gross spider infestations on the internet. I can't say it. I haven't, alright. Well, now you have to send me those links. Fine, you want to see some magic? Ooh, so Ava has powers still? Okay, yes? You move your computer aside, then place a quarter on the table in front of you. Covering the coin with one hand, you start to move it in circles. The circles get smaller and smaller until, presto, you lift your hand and the quarter is gone. Wow. Okay, so Ava, I guess, still has her powers. Okay, what? How do you do that? Where'd it go? Blah, blah, true magician, blah, blah, secrets. Huh. Okay, you win. Magic is real. Still laughing, Tom glances at his watch. His face falls a little, and he stands up. Better go return my books. You going to the thing tonight? The memorial? Yeah, I'll be there. Cool. Sounds like a lot of people are coming. Hope to see you there. Maybe you can teach me that magic trick. You wait until Tom's out of the sight, Then pick up the quarter from your lap and set it back on the table. Okay, so Ava doesn't have magic, I guess. Sucker born every minute. You stare at the quarter, unblinking. Your eyes begin to burn, your heart quickening as the rest of the world seems to blur. Come on! The quarter quivers, then shoots off the table. You slump back into your seat, drained but grinning. Okay, so Ava has magic, but it's kind of suppressed right now because I guess Mr. Red's power, well, my character's power now, isn't as strong, I guess. Awesome. That's cool to know that she still has magic. Now playing as Dan, okay. After school, you enter the auditorium, making your way toward a freshman sitting by herself. Okay, so Dan's also repeating senior year, I'm guessing, since he was in the hospital for like half of it. Okay. Hey, Izzy. Do I know you? I'm Dan, your peer counselor? Oh, right. You take a seat a few chairs down from Izzy. She ignores you, playing with her phone. What you doing? Nothing. Just a stupid game. Let's say, why play it if it's stupid? Exactly, let's say that. I don't know, because everything else is more stupid? Okay, she sounds pretty whack right now. Okay. That's a pretty serious accusation. Have you tried everything? No. Izzy stuffs her phone into her pocket and crosses her arms, scowling at the floor. So, your teacher said you've been missing from some classes lately, and there's an incident with a friend of yours. I guess. Izzy, well, she might say if we say the first option, which is, do you want to talk about it? She already seems kind of off right now, so she probably won't want to talk about it, or we don't have to talk about it. So let's say we don't have to talk about it. We can just sit here if that's what you want. I'll even leave if you want me to. I'm just here to help. If you don't want to talk, I'm okay. If you want to talk, you can. If not, that's okay too. Izzy chews her lips, still staring down. I didn't mean to scream at Kendra or miss class. I haven't been sleeping great lately, or much at all. Ooh, has she been getting haunted? Anything like that? Any particular reason? Izzy fidgets in her seat, looking at you sideways. No offense, but I don't think it's really something you would be able to. Oh my gosh, you're that guy. That guy? Izzy's face flushes pink. I didn't mean, I'm sorry, I've heard a bunch of rumors, it's all. Let's say, what have you heard, because I want to know. I want to know too. Shoot, Izzy. Let me know. Okay. People say all kinds of dumb stuff. Like what? Like, that you drank a whole bottle of rubber cement and they found you naked in a cave. What? Who would even believe that, honestly? If I heard that about someone at my school, I wouldn't believe them. Because eating rubber cement or drinking, you'd probably be dead. Okay. You stare for a minute, then burst out laughing. I'm sorry. It's fine. That's not even the weirdest one I've heard. Honestly, at this point, I'm used to it. But we're not here to talk about me. What's keeping you up at night? Izzy rubs her arm. There's just some stuff going on with my parents. That's rough. It's hard to care about school stuff when bad stuff is happening at home. Whatever. It's not like you... Okay, it's nothing like you... Oh my gosh. It's nothing like what happened to you. I mean, I don't know what happened to you, but... Izzy... Relax. Yeah, relax, girl. Okay, it's okay. Seriously, take a deep breath. Sorry. I kind of babble when I'm nervous. Hey, no judgment here. Stress, trauma, whatever. We all experience stuff differently, and we all respond to it differently. Yeah. Izzy swallows. My grandma died a couple of weeks ago. Okay, I was about to say, oh my gosh, her grandma's Cora? No, okay, I forgot we were like 1 year ahead of this. Okay. My grandma died a couple of weeks ago, and my dad's not handling it great. I'm kind of worried about him. He's been drinking more, a lot more. I'm listening. Izzy takes a deep breath and slowly painfully begins to talk. Okay, so she's opening up to us. Now playing as Noah. Oh my gosh, okay, this is unexpected. I didn't think we were going to see his character at all since he literally ran away in the woods and Stacey's looking for him. So, now playing as Noah. You're sitting alone at a booth near the back of the restaurant, lost in thought. Refresh your coffee? Okay, I thought he was going to look a little older. Whatever. Okay, so he looks the same. Oh, sure, thanks. Jane. What? What did you say? Oh snap, is her name Jane? Your heart practically leaps out of your chest, but the waitress refilling your coffee cup doesn't seem to notice. Jane, it's my name. Wow, what a coincidence her name is Jane. Okay, Jane, it's my name. I just figured we ought to get to know each other considering this is the third time I've seen you this week. Oh, right, sure, okay. And this is the part where you tell me your name. Yeah, my name is Malcolm. It's Malcolm. Wow, Noah, playing this card. So if Stacey ever finds out, like, this bar, she's gonna say it's not Noah at the bar, it's Malcolm. Okay. Nice to meet you, Malcolm. Yeah, same. She finishes pouring your coffee, then sets the pot down and takes a seat. Waiter, you have a job to do, not just sit here at our table. Okay, so where are you from? I'm from... Okay, so he wants to play this game like he's not from Westchester? I don't even know where Westchester is, so I'm gonna say Oregon. No kidding. That's quite a hike. You're running from something? Jane winks. Ugh. Jane winks, and you find yourself laughing nervously. Sorry, I was just kidding. Am I being rude? I feel like I'm being rude. No, you're fine. I'm just in the area looking for work. I do landscaping. Interesting. Yeah, that is very interesting. Since when does Noah do work? Okay, you take a sip of coffee to hide your shaking hands. So what brings you what brings you into this dump so often? I like the food, I like being around people. Okay, being around people would be a lie because he's in the back, so let's say he likes the food. Compared to what? Roadkill? Jane is funny. Okay. I don't know, I've had worse. Oh, you poor thing. You share a laugh. It feels good, like letting out a breath you've been holding on to for so long. So, hey, can I ask you something? Sure. Well, I'm just wondering, as often as I see you in here, how come you're always alone? See, he's always alone, so if I said I like people, like, she would say no. Okay, The breath catches in your throat, just as the bell above the door rings, announcing the arrival of a new customer. Be right with you. Jane sighs and rolls her eyes as she pushes up from the table. Well, Malcolm, it was nice talking to you. Let's do it again sometime. You nod, but your eyes have locked on the two new customers and their badges. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Cue in the cameo for Most Wanted 2. Just kidding. Even though the book Most Wanted, like, Where's book 2? I've been waiting like a whole year or so. Okay, oh no. Well, we've all been waiting. As Jane makes her way toward the front of the restaurant, you quietly get up from the table and head to the back door. Oh my gosh, if there's a quick action command, I'm failing it just so he can get caught by the police. Halfway there, a nagging thought leaps up from the back of your mind and drags you to a stop. I didn't tip her. Oh my gosh, really? We don't have time for tipping if you're gonna run, Noah. There's no time. Just go, Noah. Just turn around and go. You glance in Jane's direction, feeling conflicted. I should go back and leave a tip. Or get out of here. Let's do that. I just want to see what happens if he gets caught. Does he get caught, or is this just his paranoia again? Damn it. Cursing your stupidity, you hurry back and toss $10 onto the table. Just in time to overhear the conversation in the front. Okay, that's great. Oh snap, they are after him. Oh, do you mean Malcolm? Yeah, he's right over... You start running before you can even hear the end of the sentence. Dang. And you keep running long after. So is Noah's parents like looking for him or something? Oh, okay. Now playing as Connor. As night falls, the town gathers in front of the library for their memorial. Ooh, okay. Whoa, big turnout. Your mom spots you in the crowd and beckons you over. You climb up the steps and she pulls you into a tight hug. There you are. Thank you for agreeing to speak tonight. It sounds like none other than... Oh my gosh. It's my name, my character's name. Okay, it sounds like none of Anta's other friends felt up to it. Good to know I was your last choice. I hope it's not too hard on you. Okay, so if it wasn't my character dying, would it have said Noah's friends and the police wouldn't be looking for him? Interesting. Okay, I hope it's not too hard on you. I just thought it would be best if the words came from someone who knew them well. Oh, before I forget, I was cleaning out the attic last night and found this. What is it? Aw, this is so sad. She produces a DVD case labeled Stacey and Friends in Aunt's Yard. R.I.P. to my character. Like, this is the first ever book of choices where a main character actually dies. So, this is very interesting. Hang on, is that one of the old home videos I shot? Yes, I believe it was taken shortly after they all met in elementary school. In any case, seeing them all so happy together made me smile on this sad day. I was wondering if you'd be alright with playing the video at the end of the memorial. Goodness knows we could use some more smiles. Want to watch an adorable scene from a happier time? This is your last chance to see the gang all together in book 1. Oh my gosh. Does this mean there's a book 2 of It Lives in the Woods? If so, I am going to be so hype. Does that mean my character's coming back? Do we have perks of being Mr. Red? I don't know. Oh my gosh. It said book 1. That's a possibility of book 2. Okay. Mayor Green. Oh, alright. I suppose it was a silly idea. She tucks the DVD back into her pocket, and the two of you walk toward the podium a podium set up the stairs. So, this book is all happy smiles right now, but I'm just waiting for a cliffhanger at the end. I'm really... This memorial is where it's all about to go down. I just feel it. Okay. A hush falls over the crowd as your mom speaks into the microphone. Good evening, everyone. It warms my heart to see you all gathered here today. As you know, today marks 1 year since wild animals attacked Westchester High, injuring dozens and killing Cora Pritchard. Okay, so she did die. In the crowd, you spot the somber faces of Westchester High teaching staff. Principal Flores is there, and Mr. Cooper, who still has that snake on his vest. Was that always there? I don't think so. I think that was there from his demonic possession. Interesting. Okay, Mayor Green. Later that same night, more lives were lost in a tragic cave collapse. So they think it's all a collapsing of a cave. Interesting. Standing beside the podium, you feel your skin bristle. Wild animal attack, tragic cave collapse. Exactly, I'm thinking just like Connor. Ooh, tell the truth or keep my mouth shut. I want to tell the truth, but the town will never believe us, right? Tell the truth? Let's do it. Why not? YOLO at this point, right? Tell the truth. Those weren't animal attacks, and the cave didn't just collapse. They were killed by monsters that are still out there. Low murmurs rise from the crowd gathered below. Beside you, your mom nervously clears her throat. That's it. These are just theories that are... Okay, sorry. Let me restart this. Okay. There are theories that these attacks were instigated by persons unknown. I assure you we're investigating all the possibilities. No, Ava is investigating all possibilities, and that's a fact. Okay, Noah Marshall, a person of interest in this case, remains unaccounted for. If you know anything about his whereabouts, please let the police or my office know. Now, so what do the people think that Noah did exactly? Because, the police are after him. So what do they think he did? Now I'd like to call up my son Connor to say a few words about those who lost their lives in the tragedy of last year. She steps aside and you take her place at the podium. Behind you, workers set up a projector in a large screen. Hey everyone, Your voice catches tears starting to form in your eyes. Desperately, you look out across the crowd to a familiar face. Tom, Andy, Stacey, Lucas, and Ava, and Dan. You take a deep breath, then continue. Oh my gosh. So I'm imagining my main character being here like, this is just so sad. I'm sorry. R.I.P. to my character. You take a deep breath, then continue. I wasn't close with everyone that we lost last year. What? You were close to us, Connor. Don't play. But I just hope that I can still do them justice. Picking up a small remote, you turned on the projector. Remember Cora? I didn't really know Cora, but she helped my sister and her friends out of a tough spot. Cora deserves our respect. Is someone I wish I knew. She deserves our respect. Cora wasn't the easiest person to talk to. Hell, seemed like she even went out of her way to drive people off. But when something needed doing, she didn't hesitate. She put herself in harm's way to protect this town. The world needs more people like that. Aw, look at Lily. Oh, I just noticed that she has a Minecraft looking like pixelated bow. Okay, remember Lily. Oh, this is completely different. Okay. It still has her nerve score. Come on now. Okay. Oh my god, can this night get any better? I'm not scared. Those were the words that she never said, and that's what killed her. I don't understand. Why didn't the ritual work? We did the goblets, the incarnation, all of it. Redfield was sealed. Aw, I miss Lily too. Remember Lily Ortiz. As shy, sweet kid with a serious, impressive knowledge of video games. But what impressed me most was how smart she was, her bravery. Well, I can't say her, yeah, actually I can say her bravery, because that one night in the woods before we got to the, crazy scenes in chapter 15, she was whipping some booty. Okay. Okay. Lily was pretty timid by her nature. Sometimes it even seemed like she was the only voice of caution in that friend group. So if they show Brittany, like, will she be bawling her eyes out right now? I wonder. Okay. We haven't seen any of them, Brittany or Jocelyn. Okay. But when her friends ran off on some crazy adventure, you can bet Lily would swallow her fear and chase after them. Yes, she would. I lost track of Lily after she stopped hanging out with my sister. I wish I hadn't, for more than a few reasons. Most of all because I could have looked out for her, or she was a good friend. Let's say she was a good friend. I had a few good buddies in high school, but, well, let's just say we didn't spend a lot of time talking about our feelings. Lily always had a way of drawing that stuff out and not making you feel like a wimp for saying how you feel. I think everyone needs someone like that. Out of the crowd, you spot Brittany. Okay, just as I was saying. Out of the crowd, you spot Brittany standing alone, hugging herself as tears stream down her face. Aw, that's pretty sad. Lily was a better person than most. She made the rest of us want to be better too. Look at my character. Wow, remember me. Hey guys, I'm the one who never bought weapons from the weapon store. Okay, sounds like someone figured out how we know each other. Gonna let me in on the secret? I just feel so powerless sometimes. A lot of the time, actually. That settles it. Connor, get in the back. Lucas, you drive. We're going to the hospital. Oh, I remember that. You stare at the photo of Anta for a long, silent moment. Thoughts whirl in your head. Aw, I'm so sorry, Connor. Anta, what the hell do I say? I remember when we were all kids. I remember you and my sister playing tag in our house, or burning popcorn on the stove. Oh, the smell of burnt popcorn is not the best, but okay. Then that thing that happened with Jane Marshall, and it was like you dropped off the face of the earth. Then 10 years later, I see you walking down the side of a road. Oh yeah. And you changed so much. And I swear my heart stopped. Let's say his heart stopped. Even before I figured out who you were, I was stunned. I'm not gonna say it was love at first sight, but it was something. You pause, looking down at your fist, clenched tight on top of the podium. Oh, this is so sad. I don't think I ever told you that. I just can't stop thinking about what I could have done differently that night. What if I made you stay? Let's say, what if he made us stay? What if I kept my car keys or called the police? Could they have kept you all out of the woods? But if they did, then, Mr. Red would have kept going and going. Well, Jane would have kept going and going. Okay. If I'd done that, would you be alive right now? You clench your teeth, blinking away more tears. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Maybe not. Maybe I would be dead too. I guess I'll never know. If there's ever a book 2 of this book, oh my gosh. If there's a book 2 of this book, I hope my character literally, comes to life randomly, a year later after this, and saying, "Hey Connor, what's up?" Just kidding. Sort of. Okay, down below, people begin to turn to each other, whispering and casting confused glances in your direction. Oh, I just thought of something. Since Ava's, working on her powers, or whatever, what if she, goes to her grave and brings us back to life? Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'd be like, wow, thank you, Ava. Wait, yeah, because our body's there. Our soul isn't. But we can always jump back in that body and take over. Who knows? That's all I had to say. Thank you. You step back from the mic and make your way down the library steps. You watch from the edge of the crowd as your mom makes a few closing remarks. Slowly, people begin to drift away into the night. Very sad speeches. I wish my character was in the audience, but not all the time is that going to happen. Long after the crowd has dispersed, you find yourself sitting on the library steps. I can't believe it's already been a year. Seems like not a lot has changed since last fall. Right? Feels like it just all happened yesterday. Or you mean last week. Anyway. I mean, I'm not currently being stalked by a homicidal shadow monster, so that's nice. Yeah, seriously. You see Jocelyn earlier? I talked to her a little. Sounds like she's doing a lot better. Okay, that's good. Better like she can't walk again, okay, or she can walk again, or better like not being a jerk anymore. Okay, so she's humble now. Good. I mean, a few broken bones and Jocelyn's back to being nice. Okay. I'm glad to hear she's alright. Her action saved a lot of people from those monsters. Yeah, that's true. She was brave for that. A short silence falls over you. Okay, a short silence falls. You look out over the quiet street, thinking back over the past year. I'm really glad to be here, even if not all of us are. Dan rests his hand on your shoulder, giving you a quick squeeze. I miss them too. Can we stay in touch? I don't know about you, but I feel like I need this every once in a while, just talking about what happened. I hear you. I say we make a promise to always have each other's backs no matter what. Andy grins, ruffling Tom's hair. Oh yeah, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting rid of me. I'm in. Cool. You sigh, leaning back against the steps, and you finding your thoughts drifting toward Anta. Do you ever wonder, do you think Anta's still out there? Who knows? I guess it's possible. Freaky powers and all? Yeah, but who knows what that power does to you? Yeah, Anta may not even be Anta anymore. Want to know what happened after the game was over? This is your chance to play a scene as a new monster. Oh my gosh, this scene also includes a teaser for the next book. Oh my gosh, I've got to do it. I know this is like a no diamond special, but I'm doing it. Play as a monster. Let's do it. This is interesting. Now playing as the monster. You drift through the forest, unaware of the passage of time. Okay, so we're question marks. We're not even my character's name. Barely more than a shadow, you pass straight through the solid branches, following whims that you didn't fully understand. You find yourself floating before an entrance to the ruins. Okay, still silent. A memory slowly bubbles to the surface. No friends, no play. What is up with this monster and playing? Friends? Turning, you flow out the clearing. Another memory drawing you forward. Okay, so we're basically following the passage of friends. Here we found Dan, and we also fought monsters. So here is where we found Dan. We found a friend. The clearing ripples around you. I'm fine, it's him. It's him I'm worried about. He's breathing, but geez, he looks terrible. Dan, buddy, you gotta wake up, okay? As quickly as they arise, the memories are gone again. Agitated, you slither back into the ruins, trailing darkness like smoke. Dang, my character, I'm so sorry for her. In the hallway, you pause, bending down to examine the words carved into the stone floor. Redfield. You reach out of the shadowy fingers. As soon as you touch the name, another memory boils up from the depths. Okay, so we're trying to remember, all in this demonic form. Redfield's not here anymore. He hasn't been for 10 years. Yeah, when Noah put that bombshell on us, like, oh my gosh. I was shook. Okay, not here? Redfield, not here. You dive downstairs into the cavern below. Oh, okay, so Lily's body's actually not there. There, you flit from boulder to boulder searching. Not here, not here. What are we searching for? Searching for another memory? Okay. You search, growling frustrated. Soon you're flinging boulders across the cavern, shattering stalactites? I don't know, in your anger. Oh my gosh, that part of the beast is so ugly. It's just like, ugh. Not here, not here, not here. Where? You look down at a small object on the ground, half hidden beneath the boulder. The whistle. Gently you pick up the whistle, holding it in front of your shadowy face. Jane. Poor Mr. Red. She holds out her hand, and you reach out to take it. Only to find yourself alone in the cavern. Not Mr. Red. Anta. Wow. Meanwhile, on the other side of the woods, a cold wind blows through the trees, sending ripples skimming across the dark surface of the lake. The only sound besides this wind and the water are quiet footsteps on the grass. A woman emerges from the forest. Who's this? Her eyes stare ahead. Unseeing, she takes another step, another foot, splashing into the frigid water. Whoa! Dazed, she looks down at her hands, which are scraped and bleeding. What? Where? How did I? She trails off, hearing a voice in the wind, a voice that comes from the lake itself. Who's there? What's going on? Something moves beneath the surface. Oops. Sorry guys, hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that before. Okay, so here's the last scene of It Lives in the Woods. Okay, no, it can't be. No! She recoils, slipping into the mud, bringing her crashing down into the shallows. She scrambles backward, just desperate. Get away, get! Darkness bleeds from the depths like ink, slowly trundles, coiling around her. The woman goes still, her eyes losing their focus. She stares transfixed into the dark water. Slowly, she stands and begins to walk forward again. What? What is this lady? A moment later, the only thing left of her are a few ripples on the surface of the water, and a moment later, even those are gone. The end, for now. It Lives will return. Oh my gosh, they ended it like that. Wow, that is crazy. So guys, let me know down below what I should play in the meantime. While there are 2 new books coming out by Choices. So let me know down below, like in the comment section, what you would like to see next. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching It Lives in the Woods. And until next time, until the next book. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.